Come on now. Alright, hi guys. Blake here today, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Lake Taneycomo. Oh boy, Bruce already caught himself. It is the 18th of February, Saturday, and Bruce and I, since he won't step up front, I'm going to put him on camera, are going to do the one cast for you. Today we're both dragging some Signature Series stick bait, 639 model. I've got the Juvenile Rainbow on here, and he has the Ghost Shad. We got about 2.5 foot of 4-pound line leading up to our size 12 barrel swivel and size 12 snap swivel with 1/8 ounce weight. And we're going to see if we can catch them dragging a stick bait today. We just started right above the boat ramp up here by the dam. They are running 2 units of water officially. They were running 3 from about 6 a.m. until about noon or 1. And I think they have 2 scheduled for the rest of the day until midnight. So the Elfrink tournament is currently underway. It is a little after 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30 by now. The guys will be weighing in within the next hour and a half. It's been a pretty wonderful day on the weather. It's a little cold start this morning. It was about 27 degrees outside. However, the sun was shining up to about 30 minutes ago. We now have a large amount of cloud cover. I don't know, it almost looks like it wants to rain. I don't have a lot of fishing reports from anybody today. What you got going on back there?
You got a bad...
Did I hand you a bad reel? Well, I do need to go through all my reels there, but I can hand you a different rod here. I'll get this one untangled. There we go. Here, we'll just switch that out, Bruce. Bruce is going with the green machine now because I guess I handed him a faulty rod. Yeah, well, I got to go through some of them. That's fine. We'll take care of that later. Oh, I just missed a bite. We are going down through the chute towards Trophy Run. This is one of my favorite spots for dragging the stick baits. I don't know why they like them so much in this little chute, but they seem to. Miss one? I think we had a swing and a miss in the back of the boat there. Bruce is our neighbor. Him and his wife Teresa live right next to the resort. I don't know what end of the resort that'd be. Would that be the south end of the resort? Not as much traffic up here today. We did, however, have 6 teams call up for the trophy area today. I think that might be a record number in a tournament. Hey, Bruce is on. The green machine for the win. Oh, and I almost fell over. Hey. Little male rainbow. Oh yeah, he's a male, all right, and he is excited. All right, there it is. All right, we got to see what a fish looked like today. I talked to one of the guys fishing up here in the tournament, John Neal. They're dragging some stick baits as well. They said they haven't caught the big fish that they wanted for the tournament, but they caught a lot of fish and 3 browns. So they've been having a fun day regardless of whether they put a big enough bag together up here. For those of you who don't know, if you call up in one of our tournaments, you have to follow the regulations of the trophy area. You cannot keep a rainbow trout between 12 and 20 inches. All brown trout in the lake have to be over 20 inches, no matter where you're at. And even if you go down below Fall Creek, you still have to abide by the trophy area rules if you call up in the tournament. So, a little bit more challenging to put that bag together, but it does offer the opportunity to put together a bag with some 20 inchers in it. So, it is a gamble. I just spent the last 2 days down on the White River. We were staying at Gaston's White River Resort. They're running a fair amount of water down there right now. We were able to take our bigger boats down and play around on the river. And the browns are still down there and they're mating. Their mating season happens a little bit different than ours does up here. And they actually have a good amount of natural reproduction there because they have a minimum flow requirement. But on Friday morning, a giant shad kill came through Bull Shoals Dam into the White River. And the fish downstream, once they got to start seeing the shad, really turned on. I had a pretty spectacular day and caught about 6 browns that were between 21 and 23 inches. All on Lilley's white jigs. Similar to what happens here whenever our trout get a good shad kill. When you're bouncing these rigs on the bottom, you want to make sure you're feeling that jerk bait doing its sporadic motion. If it's not, there's a good chance that you have picked up moss somewhere on your drift rig. And you ideally want your line, just like when you're drifting anything else, to be kind of straight upstream, not too far off to the left or right. I think we had 36 or 37 teams in the tournament today. And I know of one brown at the... Oh man, the green machine is tearing my rainbow up today. Oh, we got a double though. I just had to talk about it for a second. We got doubles. I'm gonna put the action on Bruce though. All right, let out some line for me. Get in the net. Okay. Now I got a mess. If you want to turn that camera back around towards me, please. I'll try to undo these one at a time. No, your hand is over it right now. Spin it 180. There you go.
Gotcha.
Got it. I'm gonna hit spot locks so we don't lose ground here. Alright. Okay, I think you're free to reel up there. Let's see how my fish is hung up in here. Oh yeah, he's hung up good. Come here, buddy. You don't have any pliers in here, do you? You got any pliers in here? I forgot a pair. Hey, that's my guy. 90% of the time when I fish jerkbaits on the one cast, I forget to bring a pair of pliers with me. Just holding true to the statement today. Oh, come on. All right. Really? All right, I'll have you come up here. We'll both together at the same time if we can manage it. Oops. Yours. See if I can get mine out of there. Oh, you did not get caught in the net again, did you? Sure did. Come here. All right.
You gave me the wrong fish.
It's a setup. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
There's some excitement. A little doubles action. Get the boat back in position here. That's good enough. Ah, come on. This is the only fun part about putting jerkbaits in a net. So they can get really twisted around, especially when them trout go to doing their alligator roll. Down on the White River, we were primarily using jerkbaits, and oh my gosh, Bruce is hooked up again. Goodness gracious, I should just keep the camera back there. A little bit bigger, huh? Sure acting like it. Yeah. Hey, 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 don't you do it. Don't you? Oh, you did it. I almost got him without him gator rolling it. Go. Another one for Bruce. Okay. Bruce, trim your motor up a little bit. I'm gonna let us drift in on this inside edge of the island. Should be fine depth-wise, I just don't want your skag to catch. Well, they are liking the green machine color today. I really ought to be throwing that French pearl with the cloud cover. I might switch to that one. Alright. But the White River was a lot of fun. I only got to be there for part of Thursday and part of Friday. All the rest of the guys are still down there for the weekend. And as far as I can tell, the shad bite's still full force, and they are putting a hurting on the brown trout. I know Clayton Henderson caught his PB brown trout yesterday on a Lilley's white jig, a 28-inch brown, and then he backed it up today with another 28-inch brown. 2 days in a row. I think the last official count amongst all of us for yesterday before today started was 137 browns between all the guys down there right now. We are drifting past Lookout Island right now in Point Royale, going down through the chute. And we're gonna go for another 5 minutes or so. See if Bruce can go any more fish up on me. I'm hoping my French pearl will pull out the wind for the big fish.
Maiden voyage.
This the maiden voyage for the boat? Oh. I talked Bruce into coming and picking me up to do the one cast in his boat. I guess this is its maiden voyage today. Heck of a break-in. Oh, catching a couple dumb ones. You got an 1/8 ounce of weight on there right now. Yep. It was 2 years ago today? 2 years ago today that me and Dwayne were out doing the one cast during the Elfrink tournament whenever he popped that big 10-pound brown. I'd love to repeat that today. I don't think this one's gonna go 10 pounds though. Feels decent. However, I'm using one of our original, the very first Lilleys rod I ever bought. It's a 5'5" lightweight, commemorative, 30-year commemorative rod. It's got a little flex to it. There we go. French pearl sticks one on the board there. Well, so far that's 3 on a green machine, 1 on a rainbow, and 1 on a French pearl. I'd say, for the most part, they're eating a variety of them today here. Now if your lure starts going past you here, it's because of the funky current coming off the island going through the chute. It kind of creates a weird vortex for this first 100, 150 yards past the island. And then once we get past that, it'll straighten back out and everything will kind of flow normal again. Ooh, that felt like a bite. If it's doing funky stuff on that side of the boat, you can cast off of this side now. I've got my rod pointed straight off the end of the boat, so you can pretty much pick whatever side you want here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this little guy was hungry. I think I'll just pick him up. Avoid that net wrap job. All right. Go. Anytime there's a cloudy day out here, I always like throwing white. I at least have to try it at some point during the day on a cloudy day. You got another one? Ow, he missed him. Swing and a miss. Oh, 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 I missed mine too. Oh. Go ahead and reel yours in. I'm gonna get the boat a little more out in the middle. We kind of got sucked into a slow pocket here. I don't like it. Not a fan. Sometimes you get in too close to the bluff. The water actually running along the very edge of the bluff moves a little slower than the water a little bit farther out. So I'd rather the boat be in the faster water than the slower water. All right, good to go. This is one of my favorite things to do though, whenever the conditions are right. Dragging a stick bait always leaves an opportunity for one of those bigger fish. I've caught some of my biggest fish out here doing it. Ooh, caught a tree pounder. Emphasis on the tree part. I said we were only going to go for 5 more minutes, but the bite's kind of good, so we might keep going a second longer. I'll call it. We'll at least go to the beginning of the golf course now. But with this method, we always are using smaller profile jerk baits. Take the belly hook off. Ideally, it needs to float. Turn that drag up about 3 clicks. Take that belly hook off, that way they prevent them from getting hooked on the bottom too often. And I rarely use more than 1/8 ounce of weight. The jerkbait itself has a bill on it, and as the weight pulls it down, the bill kind of digs towards the bottom. So you don't want to use too much weight, or else your weight will get hung on the bottom. But I get away with an 1/8 ounce even up through the beginning of floodgates. It's not till the floodgates are running pretty heavy that I do something a little different. Hey, Bruce had to stick one more in there. Did I get him? Oh. The old Missouri quick release. That's all right. We got to see him at the edge of the boat. That counts. Oh, I missed one. It really is like they know when I'm not paying attention. Come on. He came back for it. Oh, 3 in a row. This is hurting my feelings now. You're good, you're good. I'm straightening it out. I just wanted to get us over. We're getting sucked into that bluff again. All right, well, we made it down to the beginning of the golf course, so it's been a good day. Fish are definitely biting a jerkbait dragging. I'd be out here trying it if I had some more time to fish. But we thank you guys for watching. Thanks Bruce for joining us today and showing me how to catch more fish. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks guys.